Erica Kirk at Amerifest. At Turning Point USA's annual gathering, Minaj talked about her affection for Donald Trump and JD Vance. And Kirk breathed past an awkward assassin joke. Erica Kirk speaks with Nicki Minaj during Turning Point's annual Amerifest in Phoenix, Arizona, December 21st, 2025. First thing that comes to mind, Nicki Minaj got bought out. They paid her. They paid her because Charlie Kirk literally downed her and Cardi B and said they are not good representations for black females under the age of 18 or who are 18 years old. You know, something to that nature. You can look that up. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Somebody say some shit like that about me, bro. They're not fucking with you, bro. I don't give a fuck about nothing. That ain't what's up. You're not finna say. You know what I mean? Kind of sort of had a point a little bit. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, at the same time, we know the history of how white men talk about black women and shit like that and don't be showing no respect. So Charlie Kirk just chose an easy target to say that about. So when he say that, he can get some black conservatives on his side or whatever the fuck to be able to be like, oh, okay, I'm looking out for y'all, but really this is what I'm on. That's how I feel personally. Now I'm not gonna talk about the man in a negative way because he's no longer here with us. But that's a fact though. That's not something I'm making up. Charlie Kirk was heavily critical of people who he felt like was in the rap community that represented a large part of what he even identified as black people. That's just what it is. December 21st is on a Sunday, all right? On Sunday morning, Nicki Minaj joined Turning Point USA CEO Erica Kirk as a surprise guest at the right-wing organization's annual America Fest. On stage, the rapper tried to get a conservative movement something for which it has long been desperate, the cultural upper hand. We're the cool kids, Minaj said, gesturing to the audience. The other people, they're the ones who are still just disgruntled, but really they're just disgruntled with themselves. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. They don't even. You're sitting here with somebody who is using you to. You know what's so weird about this whole situation? Nicki Minaj is Trinidadian. A certain type of, a shade of black, a certain type of, you know what I'm saying? For the certain position that Charlie Kirk had about certain people, for the shit that he said, people could try to sit here and say twist words and this and that, but if I was to go around and say, you know, man, I don't want no, man, I don't, we making it too easy for white pilots. We making it too easy for white people to. Do they have credentials? If it's a white pilot on my plane driving it, I'm gonna be a little more concerned. We just letting anybody in because they don't feel we not, you know, we don't feel like you just anybody can come in here. Why would you use somebody black to even justify that? I'm just reversing everything Charlie Kirk is saying. If I say what Charlie Kirk is saying and I put white where he put black, y'all would call me racist against white people. It's just what it is, bro. RP to Kirk. I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm not even on no political side, Democrats or Republicans. I like all my presidents dead on the dollar. I feel like that's the only time they tell the truth. So just to let YouTube know, anybody know who on this shit, I ain't trying to make you vote or, you know, hate our president or like our president or nothing. I'm just giving you facts. None of this shit is a facade. All this shit is credible. It's online. What I'm reading, all of this shit is real facts. So don't think I'm trying to make you hate Nicki Minaj or like Nicki Minaj or hate his wife, now widow Erica Kirk, or like Erica Kirk, or fuck with Turning Point USA or hate Turning Point USA. I'm just giving you facts. So I don't want nobody watching this live thinking I'm trying to sway them politically. That's not what I'm on. I'm just giving you motherfucking facts, dog. She would told your ass stupid. What up? Kirk began the conversation with a comment that pointed to the memory of her husband, Charlie Kirk, who was shot and killed during a public event on September 10th. Charlie was very good about having a surprise for every AmFest. She said before turning to Minaj, "We are so blessed to have you. We are so grateful." She then asked Minaj to do a dramatic reading of her recent posts about California Governor Salam, Salaikum. Salaikum Salam, my bad, man. Gavin Newsom, a potential 2028 contender and one of the weekend's main conservative bogeymen. After obliging, the rapper started to rip about adding new insults. "Dear new scum," Minaj said, "we don't have a problem cleaning up the scum if we have to. Please tread lightly." That's what I would say to Gabby Poo. Nah, I just know the response to it, bro. I respect all religions, whatever you believe in. I'm not against it. You know, and I'm not trying to necessarily I'm not against it nor for it. I don't want no separation of that with religion or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just showing respect to everybody who come on my live. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Rabbi. I don't. I don't get why. I don't even know. Nicki Minaj. You think so? Nicki Minaj lost 10 million followers for no reason. 10 million followers. I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Like, you sitting down with somebody whose husband thought you was not a good representation for black women. You think you sitting down with her and reading her posts and saying shit like Gabby Poo is gonna change her outlook on how they feel about you? In my personal opinion, I feel like they're using you. But that was before Minaj began her rightward migration, a political journey that began amid the pandemic with skeptical tweets about COVID vaccines, including one alleging negative effects on her cousin's friend's testicles, and has concluded with effusive praise for President Donald Trump. Last month, Minaj made her support for the MAGA movement official when she accepted an invitation from Mike Waltz, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, to deliver a speech at the UN's U.S. headquarters. On November 18th, she spoke about her alleged persecution of Nigerian Christians, a Trump favorite issue. Ever since, she's been alternately retweeting fans and making posts complimentary of Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Minaj, for the record, said last year that she is not a U.S. citizen, meaning she can't vote in federal elections. What's up, Jeff Dowden? So you telling me you sitting up here talking about America and you can't even vote? Man, get the fuck out of here. I might have to stop it right here. Nicki Minaj, you technically ain't even... They're using you, Nicki Minaj. If no one else sees this shit and they try to act like that's not happening, something wrong with your brain when it comes to just simple critical thinking. Like, this is critical thinking 101. You can't vote because you're not a U.S. citizen, technically. You can fuck around and get deported whenever they feel like you ain't on their agenda. You think you're not getting used? Come on, man. You being used so they can have more black people, specifically black women, be more on that right-wing side. This ain't nothing but division and mental warfare, bro. Fuck, man. They using her as some Coattail Pro shit, man. Seriously, bro, this is ridiculous, man. I didn't listen. How much Nicki Minaj was speaking freely about certain shit. I didn't know she could get bought like this. I didn't know she could get bought, but not to say that I'm surprised, cause she a superstar. And usually people, she follow the money, she follow the cash. You give me a check, yeah, I say whatever you need me to say. This is how it's looking. You're making a mockery of yourself, in my opinion. It might not be true. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I'm feeling and what I'm reading. During a conversation with Kirk on Sunday, Minaj claimed that her metamorphosis started with a religious reawakening after her time in the music industry pulled her away from Christianity. Get the fuck out of here. How long you been dropping non-Christian music? How much you been getting paid? Your ass to drop a Pink Friday right now if you could. Pink Friday 3 or some shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Fuck out of here, man. This is the fakest shit I've ever seen. This is fake. This is a facade. It's not real. She doesn't give a fuck about what she's saying. She got paid to be looked at as a black woman, to influence black people in order for them to somehow, some way be more comfortable with fucking with what's going on in society right now. That's all this is to me personally. During her conversation with Kirk on Sunday, okay, I read it already. Like, if you haven't seen the long lost best friend for a long time and then you bump into them again, that's how it's been feeling for me, she said. She's going back to God and praying and talking to him. Well, what type of God you talking about? She added that she also doesn't like the current political climate. People no longer are using their minds, their brains. So right now, just imagine we're not allowed to have a different opinion anymore. Not allowed to think out loud anymore. This is not what the world used to feel like. People are no longer using their minds, their brains. You one of them. You not using your mind, your brain right now. You one of these motherfuckers. You are the person that you're talking about right now. Idiotic behavior that you're showing, acting like you. This was just last year, a year and a half, 2 years ago. He just said you're not a good representation for black women, and now you sitting with his wife because he died. Man, if this shit ain't a movie, if this shit ain't a movie, if this shit ain't a movie, you acting like a Coattail Pro. Like, seriously. They're using you. They're using you. It's just that simple. You were bought, signed, sealed, delivered. Guarantee you a year from now, she will not, man. This shit is going to fall into obscurity. We ain't even going to remember this shit. Something else going to happen, and we're going to be like, don't fuck around, make a live about it. What nigga Minaj with the motherfucking Trumpsters? Have you heard or read or seen anything? Or like what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? Shit crazy. On stage, Minaj tripled down on praising both Trump and Vance. I love both of them. They're both powerful men, smart, strong, all of that, she said. Both of them have a very uncanny ability to be able to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them when I hear them speak. I know they're one of us. Minaj was attempting to praise the pair's looks when she made a strange comment. Dear young man, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president. She said, you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. What are we talking? You just called this man you called the vice president an assassin? What are we doing, man? What is going on? And this is she was bought This don't even sound like she was free. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. The reason why it's crazy to me is because Nicki Minaj was just going at everybody that she don't like. Charlie Kirk didn't like you. You ain't gonna have the same type just because her husband died. Now you feel some type of sentiment to the point where you change your whole out. Like who does this shit, man? People who got bought the fuck out. I'm looking at you like how I'm looking at Lord Jamar when he said he's not gonna go back on DJ Vlad TV, and then he goes on DJ Vlad TV. Come on, man. This what are we doing, man? So it's there's no reason why she lost. She just all of a sudden lost 10 million followers. Why do you think she lost 10 million followers? For no reason? No. No, it's not for no reason. It's a reason behind this shit. Because motherfuckers is seeing right through this shit, bro. And whoever falling for this shit, man, look, it is what it is. You're going to believe what you're going to believe. But this is showing me slowly. I mean, and we've been seeing this. Like, nobody is seeing the trend right now of them using stars, specifically black ones, to try and get black people. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I can't believe she called J.D. Vance an assassin. You can think Donald Trump's handsome. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You a female. But when you start calling, what are you talking about? Almost instantly, Minaj seemed to remember that she was appearing with a woman whose husband was recently assassinated. She tensed up and put her hands to her mouth. This is a joke. They playing in our face. This is a joke. This is a joke. It has to be. This. You use the word assassin in front of a woman whose husband was assassinated. I might not agree with everything Charlie Kirk, with a lot of the shit Charlie Kirk was saying, but I'm not gonna sit here and come on, Nicki Minaj. You just, I don't even. To be honest, I don't even fuck with Nicki Minaj like that. You know what I mean? For me to feel so strongly about her specifically, but when we talking about you just switching up just like that. You using your free speech on Twitter and all this shit, talking about all these black women and shit like that. Damn near hating on every black female rapper who come out and you think might pop off hotter than you and shit. From you to go, so you would do that against your own people, but when it comes to them, you go over there and call a white man an assassin, thinking that's cool, and call a Donald Trump handsome while talking to a white woman on stage. But you will down your own people. Regardless of the fact if she's not the best representation or not. This is what I see. This is what I see. This is a joke, man. But Kirk immediately jumped in to brush off any offense. Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun I have not heard. So you're fine, she told Minaj. I love you. I love you. Got to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing. You know what? God is so good. You let it roll off your back. So she even... Erica Kirk, I feel for you because you lost your husband, somebody who's helping you take care of your kids, family. But they making a joke of you too. They sent Nicki Minaj to make you look like a joke too. I hope you know that. Because who the fuck is listening to Nicki Minaj for political opinions on anything? Let alone on Turning Point USA. When you get in certain rooms, Nicki Minaj, Erica Kirk is only going to be allowed in the rooms. You're not. I cannot believe this shit is happening right now. I can't believe Erica Kirk fell for the okie doke too, because they making you look like a joke just as much as Nicki Minaj. So now both of y'all is the butt of the joke. The brief acknowledgement of Kirk's painful situation was a moment of uncomfortable grief and a weekend full of them. Throughout America Fest, which ran from Thursday to Sunday, Turning Point USA tried to memorialize its founder as a newly minted Christian martyr Inside the Phoenix Convention Center, an organization set up a tent identical to the one under which Charlie was shot at Utah Valley University. The display stayed up all weekend, functioning as a spot where fans could pay homage and take selfies. During the event, Kirk also sat in front of a TPUSA tour bus to imitate the Prove Me Wrong debates, for which her husband often went viral. Through MS Now, Brandy Zadronzi noted that no one came to challenge her. Instead, admirers asked kind questions. Erica's answers, which sometimes rambled, Zadronzi wrote, include stories about her husband and insights into biohacking, divine timing, vitamin C, the dangers of Botox, her two small children, and her grief, which felt heavy in the room. Biohacking, divine timing, vitamin C, they are making a joke out of this of you, Erica. I cannot believe you fell for this shit. I cannot believe both of y'all fell for this shit. Both of y'all have fallen for the okie doke. They made both of y'all look like a joke. Erica Kirk, I'm mad you even wanted Nicki Minaj up there. Nicki Minaj, I'm mad you even wanted to get on that motherfucker. Now, with both of y'all looking goofy as fuck up there, locked in, what the fuck are we doing? None of these issues came up when Kirk spoke to Minaj. Instead, the focus was on the rapper and her opinions about culture. At one point, Minaj began to speak about representation and making all people feel beautiful. Common concepts in the more diverse, friendly 2010s, when Minaj first got famous. Then she shifted gears, blaming the media for making young black children feel proud of themselves. What? Blaming the media for making young black children feel proud of themselves, but at the same time telling other children not to be proud of themselves, she added. No, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. What the fuck are we talking about? What did you just say? Stop. Stop. What the fuck are you talking about? What is going on? She's blaming the media for making young black children feel proud of themselves? What media are you watching? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Yo, yo. The more I read this, the more I'm like, she definitely got paid for this shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. First of all, Nicki Minaj ain't finna step out of the house and listen for a check anyway. Second of all, yo, making young black children feel proud. What are you watching? Nicki Minaj, you on drugs. You on heavy drugs. You on drugs you probably ain't gonna come back from. Because you get the good shit. No, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes who downplay their beauty because I know beauty. I'm so confused right now because you are the example that Charlie Kirk used. Yo, I'm not even confused. I'm more so like, why did you even waste your time to fuck up your image like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you think that this was cool, bro? You know you black, right? Or am I tripping? Or what the fuck? Huh? That man, bro, what the fuck is she talking about? Seriously. It was an awkward moment, but at least one person in the audience was paying attention. On Monday morning, Vance, who made headlines of his own with an America Fest speech in which he crowned that in the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore, went on social media to praise Minaj's similar message. Nicki Minaj said something at AmFest that was really profound. I'm paraphrasing, but she said, just because I want little black girls to think they're beautiful doesn't mean I need to put down little girls with blonde hair and blue eyes. We all got wrapped up over the last few years in zero-sum thinking. This is because people who think they rule the world pit us against one another. What? What the? So, okay. So what I'm hearing is we can't. So what I'm hearing is when black people want to feel proud of themselves, we automatically are downing white people. This is the same tactic they use to make us feel less of ourselves so they could continue their agenda, whatever that may be. I can't pinpoint who, what, when, where, how, but y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know who the fuck going on. Y'all know why the fuck, where the fuck, when the fuck going on. What are we, what, why is a white man talking about little black girls? Stop. Stop, bruh. If we flip this shit on our head and it was a black woman and a white girl who did pop music came up on there and said this shit would be even crazier. We would be looking at this shit like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter what position you put this in. This shit is bulk, bruh. This is a social experiment that is running on us. And for you niggas that's falling for this shit, it's crazy work. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm off Nicki Minaj, bro. Young Money going outside, bro. Lil Wayne dropped fucking the Carter 6. That shit was trash. He had like 2 good songs on there. Drake just got obliterated by Kendrick Lamar. And now Nicki Minaj is sold out. She don't even stand for the same shit. This bitch switched instantly. The check must have been good, Nicki Minaj. They must have paid you 8 figures. 7 figures and with some incentives and some shit. Guarantee you Nicki Minaj don't give a fuck about this shit in a year or two. She's gonna be on to the next one because you just did that shit a year and a half, 2 years ago. This I'm not trying to call her a bitch. This woman said that we shouldn't make little white girls feel like they ain't worth shit because because they're pushing an agenda on black children feeling proud of themselves. What the fuck are you talking about? Which made JD Vance talk on what's going on? You see how they using you? You don't nobody is seeing this, or am I tripping? I ain't smoked in a long time. In months. I haven't smoked since last year. What is going on? You was bought. Fuck out of here, man. I'm not even finna be talking about this shit no more because I'm gonna start saying shit that's a little disrespectful. And that's still a black woman and she probably going through some shit. Obviously, I don't know what the fuck Nicki Minaj got going on. She needs to get help. Because you're literally saying, do Nicki Minaj got a daughter? Like, so if your daughter feels better about herself, she's automatically making a white girl feel bad about herself? Or is she just proud of herself because she's just proud of herself? I am proud to be an indigenous Aboriginal person. I love that my skin is the color that it is. I love that my skin is the color that it is. It's a very powerful thing. I have hella melanin in me. A shit ton of melanin. You see it? Good. Hate it. Love it. Like it. Whatever. Try to steal it. I don't give a fuck. I'm proud to be this color. That don't mean that my neighbor who is white is less than of me. If you feel that way, there's something wrong with you. Racism means you're insecure about yourself. Racism is this. I look at somebody and I say, I don't like that person. You get what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. I don't try to see color to somebody see color. That only means I'm trying to treat you as human. But I'm not stupid neither. I'm not gonna act like that shit don't exist. That shit exists heavily. It's being played in our face right now with a black woman. They're using a black woman as a vehicle to make us not feel proud of ourselves. So I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? What is this going to change? Politics and shit like this is supposed to create conversation for change. You niggas is talking about kids being proud of themselves. What the fuck do that got to do with anything for real? That ain't gonna change nothing. The context of the subject matter that y'all have, the vernacular and the verbiage that y'all are using, it's not gonna change shit. Nigga, I'm lost. I'm out. I'm done because I'm getting pissed off at this shit. I'm really done with this shit, bro. I'm out, man. Peace. Until next time. Cause this shit got me pissed off. I'm too black for this. I'm too black to be talking about this subject, nigga. I'm too black. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't. I'm not gonna do this with you, nigga Minaj. Get your stupid ass off stage. Erica Kirk, they got you. You's a white woman. You supposed to know better. They got you. They got you looking dumb up there with Nicki Minaj dumb ass. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. I'm out, man. Watch them shots.